Ah, baby dolls, the capitulation message. Crapo has capitulated. Is this time to celebrate? Yes, for about 5 seconds, and then it's a warning sign. It seems like yesterday that your friend Somi here was talking about buying the bottoms and accumulating your favorite crypto, whether it be Bitcoin or Ethereum or Chainlink or Hex, and then eventually Pulse Chain and Pulse X. It just seems like yesterday, friends. And here we are now with a big, fat capitulation message. Have a look at this. Bang. Now, what I want you to know is Crapo is called Crapo because he blocked me. Instead of blocking me, maybe he should have listened to what I was saying. Okay? You can't spell Crapo without spelling crap. Also interesting is all my theories about Metcalfe's law and how crypto really works with tribes and religious fanaticism. It's interesting. They've all played out. You want to know something, friends? Crapo used to have 70,000 people in his Telegram. Now he has over 80,000. He kept getting it wrong. Literally for a whole year. Did it matter? Nope. Network effects. This is something to learn from when it comes to Richard Hart, Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex. For example, I also use this to talk about Chainlink back in the bear market. As people said, Chainlink was slow. It doesn't have enough messaging. All these other cope narratives from people who don't know how to buy bottoms. There are also people who try to tell me this new trash oracle on Solana is going to change the world. No. It's going to change someone's world. It's the people dumping on you who have the coins. Now, when it comes to these, let's go on to Crapo's message, friends. Man, I want to remind you, by the way, when did I actually start talking about it? I mean, like, we can always go, friends. Let's look at this. Okay, it was right here. Okay, look at this, right here. So I'm talking about right here. I made videos before I was on YouTube. I was making Twitter videos. And I said, look, friends, because we went down only, we'll probably just go up only. I did this. Go and find the videos. They're still on my there. They're still there. Okay, you can go and watch them. I said, in my experience, markets, they fractal themselves. Okay, they say, well, you've had a bad time. We're just going to reverse the whole move. We're not going to let all the copers, the non-believers who sold, get back in. Unfortunately, Crapo, instead of typing away, he should have been watching me and he would have learned something. Okay, now, funny part is he doesn't really need to learn off me because he knows what he's doing. He is farming people who want trading signals. He is farming people who are going to continue to get wrecked. Instead of hunting for undervalued crypto opportunity, they think their path to riches is with more and more trading leverage and playing around in existing coins from old narratives and old cycles, etc., etc. Let's continue, friends. So I was talking about it down here. And guess what? I did say, friends, look where we are now. The golden box of friendship drawn from a year ago. I said, we're probably going to go to the point where we capitulate the bears. And Crapo is an example of this. So here I am to tell you. Warning, Crapo capitulated with a cope message, friends. Remember I titled with warning. All right, warning. I said, this is a bull's victory message. And if you watch my videos, I've told you, see these two emojis, friends? When someone gives you the trophy or the crown and calls you king, watch out. It's game over for that coin. It's game over for you, most likely, on the horizon. You've literally beaten everyone. Once you've beaten everybody, there's nobody else left to beat. You need new people to come into the arena for you to beat. The problem is that's in another wave, another cycle in the future. You understand? Contrary, friends. Now, I did this with Zen. I literally did a coffin emoji with Zen. And I remember I specifically said in my tweets, by the way, friends, coffin emojis are bullish. I actually said that. The only reason why I didn't buy is because I was purchasing Hex for the Pulse Chain Testnet version 3 launch. Okay, but I let you guys know. See, friends, I'm just being completely honest. I didn't know how it was going to play out. I just thought, well, you know, if I buy it and it goes down from here and it takes 5 months to recover, then I feel pretty stupid, right? So you don't know how it's going to play. It was funny. Zen ended up going more and actually went down less. That's kind of funny to think about. Okay, so Coffin emojis are bottom signals. Why? Because everybody's out. Once everybody's out, friends, markets are a pendulum, okay? They're a pendulum. But people think it's like one staircase. You get to the top and you cheer forever. No, it's a pendulum of people moving in and out, into the network effect, into the community, and then they move out, okay? So look what Crapo actually said here. He says, let's actually zoom in, friends. He goes, I know that these last weeks and months, most people have increased the value of their portfolios, and I'm happy about it. This is cope. All right, that is straight cope. He also says, for my part, I'm being faithful to my analysis, always respecting work, blah, blah, blah. The main ideas remain the same. There are people who seem resentful that I'm not exposed to the market, but it's my decision and I'm good with it. There will always be opportunities. Now, of course, friends, when we want capitulation, we want people to say, I bow down, I buy down, it's over. It's completely over. You win, bulls, you win. Okay. You don't get this type of honesty from most people. Only Eric Wall. Dear Eric actually made a post saying, man, I feel like an idiot. I don't have any Bitcoin and I'm fully underexposed. Okay. You don't get that raw, brutal honesty with most people. They have egos out there. Okay. Now, obviously, everyone's got an ego, right? Even Eric. But when you think about these, okay, they don't know how to communicate for me and you. Remember, friends, they're not making an indicator for us. Like, they don't care who we are. They're just talking into the internet cyberspace. They're just pressing some keys on some keyboards. What they don't know is this is valuable information. It's the mind of the markets. We are truly trading emotions and how people think about how far we're going to disconnect above and below fundamentals. It's like everybody knows the trend, but everybody still loves the gamble. Oh, we're going above trend or below trend, right? That's how the mind of the market moves, okay? Now, look at this box. Exactly when it comes out, the cope message. Now, I've got to warn you, friends, keep your back straight. Like, subscribe. How many times I've told you this? Just because I've put this square and put a warning sign, if Bitcoin goes and ticks up another 10% to 20%, okay, it doesn't mean the whole idea is wrong. All right. Now, I don't care about me. I care about you because you are going to find other people in 2024 who you're going to follow and be like, oh, wow, this guy's the mad trader. And sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. But you might find the most contrarian play of all, which is what's going to happen, friends. At the literal top, the most contrarian to be will be bearish because you'll be seen like an idiot, okay? You're going to be listening to people who may have also been bearish, much lower. And you're not going to listen to anything they say, friends. That's why it's super important. Because if you don't listen to anything they say, that's complacency. All right? There's a time and a place for everything. All right? So Crapo has capitulated. And I've even set up here, look, friends, I'll make it very blunt. This is interesting, okay? I'm just telling you, friends, I don't care about getting new people outside, okay? You're either a friend or you're a non-friend, okay? If you're a friend, which I know you are, screw everybody else. You can't save them. They want trading signals. I know what they want. I know what they want. They're going to get wrecked. They don't learn lessons, okay? All these influencers you're watching and that I watch, please just keep your mind out. Firstly, leverage trading, shilling, all this garbage that is literally going to get you wrecked. 99% failure rate. They know what? They know the stats. They still send it to you anyway, okay? Number one. Number two, have you noticed most of these people, they will not have any conviction against the community, against the price. They're smart. Their jobs are to be marketers. Their jobs are to be promoters, okay? They want to have a smiley face everywhere. Do you remember the crypto trilemma problem? They are never choosing to help you. They only satisfy the other two conditions. They make money and they save their reputation. So if they go around saying nice things to just about everything and they always keep themselves in check, they go around saying nice things to everything, they increase the value of their brand, they can get better ICO allocations, better deals, they can eventually dump on you after telling you, yeah, I'm up 50x, but it's still cheap, right? I posted a video about Ian Bellina literally saying the same thing. Literally, I'm going to make another video to show you, friends. Ian Bellina, literally, he says, we're up 50x from this coins ICO, Game Swift or something. He goes, but it's still cheap going up. Like, that's how the game works, friends. Okay, there are traps everywhere. You have to be in spot coins. You buy low. That's the only way you make it. Okay, there's 1,000 ways to get wrecked. Non-leverage, spot coins, long-term view, buy in the depression. So Crapo is officially out, but I got more information to show you. I mean, as well, look at this example, friends. I said, if you sold your Bitcoin at 55K, you do look like an idiot at 69, but then you look like a genius much later on. I go, now condense that time frame because we're here to learn. I'm not telling you to get out of everything. I'm not even telling you to buy or sell anything. Not a financial advisor. Go speak to one, go buy one, see how that works out. Just telling you, we can learn. There are lessons there to learn, and we put them on our belt. It's in our toolbox now, because when the big one comes, it's going to be the most controversial, but the results we get from it, the reward we get from that will be the addition of all those tiny little baby steps, compounding of all the times we listened and we learned, okay? So look at that. Trimming profits as we get Crapo to capitulate was what I've been saying is the plan for a long time now. I've been saying that for a long time. We're going to get, literally, there's going to be a famous bear. We're going to get him to freaking bow down. He's bowing down right now. I know it's crazy because you're like, well, my coins aren't where I thought they'd be. Yeah. Welcome to life. Welcome to crypto. Okay, that's it. You don't know which coins are going to go up. Those coins that are moving up today, in the next wave we do this, guess what? They're not going to be moving. These people are going to be like, oh my gosh, we reacted good the first time, but what about this second time? That's why, friends, these influencers, I'm even telling you right now, all over my Twitter, all over the YouTubes, people are talking about Solana. And I'm telling you, trim profits in Solana, stop drinking soy, start selling your poop coins like Solana and its ecosystem. So just for you, risk management, if you're in this scenario and you see this, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? Well, there is a formula, okay? You sell the riskiest past first. Riskiest things have gone up most, number one, okay, in your portfolio. Number two, leverage, okay? Leverage actually should be the first thing you do. You get rid of leverage because they can force you out, okay? You sell risky altcoins and you sell your leverage positions. They're the first thing you get rid of, okay? Yeah, if you want to, of course, you want to hold spot Bitcoin, altcoin, that's completely fine. But you get to learn the game now. You know, at least you're now learning in the next bull market top. If things are risky, you might say, you know what? I still think everything's going higher like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I better listen to my friend Somi and trim off these super risky ICO, altcoins, all this other trash. Maybe I'll keep the Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll just trim the other stuff. If you do that, you'll end up surviving another cycle. The people who don't end up, unfortunately, on CoinFessions wrecked. Here's another warning sign, friends. Now, look, I want to remind you of something as well. Okay, there was a dude, a random dude. I still remember his name. I made a meme of him. His name's Paul Osman. Now, I don't know who he is, anonymous avatar, but Paul Osman at the bottom of the Bitcoin cycle, literally here, Paul Osman. I was making tweets and I'm saying, look, this Paul Osman dude was a random YouTube video and he just starts making this essay. He goes, I've sold my Bitcoin for a loss, but I'm 100% sure it's going lower. I've sold it at 20K because I'm definitely sure I'll be able to buy back 2.5x my Bitcoin at like 7K or whatever it is. Okay, just did some number like that. And I'm just reading it. I'm like, something like that doesn't sound right. Paul Osman, who the hell are you, bro? You're getting bearish after a year. Now you finally realize things are going down. And I memed him. I started making tweets like, I don't think dudes like Paul Osman are going to get their generational riches by selling after all these collapses and stuff. And guess what? That was literally, friends, he was typing this after FTX collapsed and we literally just went up only. Okay, so now I want you to keep that in mind once I show you this. This random friend. So Seeman, actually his name's actually Seeman. Okay, Seeman says, I'm not making this up, but I just realized it. Okay, Seeman Singh says, we never had the Bitcoin ETF approval on the horizon before, basically saying, so previous data can be invalidated. Though there is a possibility of a profit booking, we will never see a 40% dip. Was expecting something valuable from this video. So he wasn't talking to me. He's talking about someone else, okay? He was actually replying to Crypto, okay, in one of his videos. And I saw this comment. I was like, it sounds a bit overconfident for a greater full Ponzi game that we're all playing where a year ago we were just all screaming that it has no value. It sounds weird, doesn't it, man? That's why I'm saying warning signs. Retailers believe Bitcoin can't get a 40% dip and that the Bitcoin ETF invalidates previous data. That's another fancy way of saying this time is different. Warning, warning, warning. That's why I'm here to tell you that, friends. Please, I'm telling you, you read between the lines. You're starting to hear people say, this time is different. Even people will try to bait me. They're like, well, you know, your targets don't mean anything because the Bitcoin ETF is coming. No, it was all priced in. My targets do mean something. Guess what? Your narratives actually mean nothing to the charts. That's the funny part. I know it's scary. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. But there's actually still hope, friends. I have some nice, gentle angel music to play for you as well. Okay? Look at this. See this chart, friends? Reddit. Comments per day ranking. Look how low they go. Look at here. Posts per day. Really down. So this is the channel of our cryptocurrency. See that? It's pretty much dead. Low posts, low content. This is really bullish. There are no weekends. So, friend, just letting you know, our cryptocurrency is for the altcoins. Yes, there is Bitcoin talk and stuff, okay? But it's for their approved altcoins, okay? It's funny. There's nothing there anymore. So, that's dead. That means there's still opportunity. Where's the euphoria? It's in Bitcoin camp, okay? So, you already know where everybody's looking. You go, hey, the other stuff hasn't reacted yet. What he's going to do? Well, we're going to wait and see. But even though I can see these jitters right now, all right, you now can see the game. Like, we're building up to this, friends. So if we're going to make it to the end of this bull market, there's going to be all these steps along the way. People buy the tops and sell the bottoms. They fall off the horse. They don't know how to make it, okay? Full-blown euphoria isn't here yet, but you get to see the system still works. The formula of just waiting for people to brag and yell and saying we're going much, much, much higher after a parabolic move, the formula still works. This is beautiful because we don't have government manipulation in yet. Okay, when we do, the game's actually over, by the way. The game's over. The returns are much less. No more up only in the fashion that we think we're getting. We're getting up only stocks, where it's like kind of volatile, but you got to hold for long periods of time, okay? So that's the important part of the graph. There is still opportunity here while you see data like this. You see posts of people, they're gone. The weak hands are gone, okay? And they're gone from altcoins. Even though you see some altcoins moving, friends, the most altcoins not moving, all right? They're still dead. The ones that are moving, people are being tricked. They think these things have strong fundamentals, but actually what you see, a lot of them are just byproducts of the Solana scum VC pump, all right? So they're going to learn this the hard way, all right? But by the time they learn, screw it, because they're either not going to be around, friends, or you're going to find out a lot of these people were dumping along the way anyway, okay? I promise you, mark my words, get ready for my tweets. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to literally screenshot people, and I don't care if they block me. I'm going to tell you, this scum was calling for higher, and now he's posted 3 weeks, 3 months later, that he was taking profit. I'm going to show it to you. Trust me, because these people, they can't keep their mouths shut. They just keep talking too much, and they even forget what they said 3 months ago. All right? Make sure you like and subscribe, belly button and all. Catch you very soon.